Now students, let us continue with the next, that is to deviate ray of light, to deviate a ray of light through 180 degree, through 180 degree. Now just draw. In this case the prism will be like, total reflecting prism will be like this only. This is A, this is B, this is C. This angle is of 90 degree, this angle is of 90 degree, this angle is 45 and this angle is of 45 degree. Now let the object is somewhere here. This is the object. Let P and Q. This is the object and it is placed like this. So first of all we will take a ray of light from here. It will strike normally. It will strike normally. Again it will strike normally. Then again total internal reflection will take place. Again it will strike here. Then again total internal reflection will take place. Then you can take from here another ray of light. It will strike here. Again it will form normal here. Get reflected. Don't forget to mark the direction. So here, so just see, this is Q dash and P dash. This is the object PQ and this is the image of this object P dash Q dash. So again you have to apply the same relation. Just see, this angle is of 45, this angle is of 90, so this angle will be of 45, so this angle is 45, so it will get totally internal reflection. Again like this only, so we can draw this diagram to deviate a ray of light through 180 degree. Now this section of prism is used in a binocular. Used in this section, used in binocular and camera to invert the image without the loss of intensity. Now there is another one. See, to deviate the third one is to erect the inverted image. To erect the inverted image without deviation. This is the third one case. Again you can take prism, total reflecting prism. Just take it. So you can draw it with the help of scale and pencil. I'm just making you understand. This is A, this is A, B and side C. So this is your 90 degree. Just keep the object somewhere here. Take the ray of light like this. Now what will happen? It will strike here. So it will get bent and strike here. what will happen? Again it will forms normal, get totally reflected, and again comes like this. If this image is PQ, inverted image, so this image will becomes Q dash P dash. So you can try it of your own. This angle is 45, this angle is of 45 degree. So the beam emerges parallel to the face. Means in this case, this beam is emerged parallel to the face. So in this case, we can erect the inverted image without deviation. So these are the three cases. Generally, it is asked that what is the use of this. So in the first case, to deviate a ray of light through 90 degree. So this section of the prism is used in periscope, and through 180 degree this section is used in binocular and camera, and this action is used to erect the inverted image. Now the next is important topic, total internal reflection through a prism, equilateral prism. I am just writing here, total internal reflection through equilateral prism. Equilateral prism. Equilateral means all the angles of the prism is 60 degree. This angle is of 60 degree, this angle is of 60 degree, this angle is of 60 degree, this is angle is of 60 degree. Now, let the ray of light falls obliquely or incidentally at the surface AB. Let the surface is AB and the ray of light strikes normally here. And normally means 90 degree. So without any deviation it will strike. Now when it will strike here, it will forms a normal. It will forms a normal. This is your normal. Now just try to understand. This is angle of 60 degrees. So what will be this angle? This angle is of 90 degree because this is a straight line. If this angle is 90 degree, this angle will also be of 90 degree. So 90 plus 60, 150. So this angle will be of 30 degree. So 180. And since this angle is of 90, normal drawn na. So this normal means 90, normal. It means if this angle is 30 degrees, so this angle will be 60 degree, which is more than 42. And if it is more than 42, it means total internal reflection will take place. What will happen? Total internal reflection takes place. It will emerge out. Clear? Again, this is 60. This is 90. 60, 90, it means this angle is of 30 degree and this angle is of 60 degree. So like this, you have to practice all the diagram of your own. And during practice, I will take your doubts. Now, the next case is, I will take your another case. This case was very important. Now I will take another case, that is total internal reflection. This is the third case. Total internal reflection and refraction through 30, 90 and 60 degree prism or right angle prism, you can say that. Now just see to it. Let this is a right angle prism, A, B, C. This angle is 90 degree, this angle is of 30 degree, and this angle is 60 degree. Now let a normal ray of light strike the surface BC. This is normal, means making an angle 90. So without any deviation it will strike the surface AC. So when it will strike, it will forms here a normal. I think point is clear. This is 60, this is 90. It means this angle is 60, 30 and 90. 90 plus 60, 150 and 30, 180. And if it is 30, it means this angle is 60 degree. Means more than the critical angle. And if it is more than critical angle, it means total internal reflection will take place like this. And this angle is 60, means this angle is also 60 degree. Laws of reflection of light. And if this angle is 60 degree, it means this angle is of what? 30. 30, when it will strike here, it will forms normal. So this angle will be of 30 degree, which is less than 42 degree. When the angle of incidence is less than the critical angle, it means simply refraction takes place. Refraction of light will take place. Now you must be thinking that how this angle is 30 degree. Just see to it. This angle is 90. This angle is of 30 degree. 90 plus 30, 120. 120 and this angle is of 60 degree. And if the angle is 60 degree, it means this complete angle is of 180 degree. So 30 plus 30, 60. So this angle will be of 120 degree. So like this you can try this of your own. So rest of the cases we will discuss later on. One more case is left. I will take another case in 30-90 degree. In this case, total internal reflection will not takes place. I will take only one, like this. A, B, C. This angle is of 90 degree, this is 30 degree, and this angle is of 60 degree. Now the ray of light falls like this. So without any deviation it will fall like here. Now we have to find this angle, because with the normal, when the incident ray makes an angle, that is known as angle of incidence. First of all, what is the incidence angle? The incident ray makes an angle with the normal, that is known as angle of incidence. So this is 30, this is 90, 90, 30. So this angle is a 60 degree. It means this is 30, which is less than 42. If it is less than 42, it means simply refraction takes place. So this is what you had to practice. Now use of a total internal reflecting prism in place of a plane mirror. That you can go through this to take place only when light passes from denser medium. This is the concept only, you can go through it. Now some consequences of total internal reflection. On a hot sunny day, my rays, you must be knowing that a driver may see a pool of water or wet road in front of him at some distances. It is the phenomenon of mirage, which is often observed in desert. This is all due to the total internal reflection. Like this, you can go through all these points. These are the important points. So with this, your chapter is finished. Now I will take one important examples which is given at page number 101, 16. 16 example is given at page number 101, 16 question it is. See to it. Glass slab is given. A, B, D, like this only, and C. The ray of light strikes like this, and this angle is of 42 degree. This angle is of 42 degree. Now we have to complete the path of this ray of light. So what we will do, first of all, we will form a normal here. So it means this complete angle is of 90 degree. If this is 42, it means this is 48, which is more than the critical angle, more than 42 means critical angle. So what will happen? Total internal reflection takes place. So this angle will also be of 48 degree. And if this is 48, it means this is 42, 90. Normal है ना? So normal 90. This is 42, it means this is a 90. Just here normal आ जाएगा. So what will happen? This is 40. What is the angle of here? Normal. Just draw the normal here. 90, 42, 90 means 48. It means this is 48. This angle is 48. This angle is 48. So what will happen? More than 42. This is 48. This is 48. This is 40. This is 90. 90 plus 40, 32, 180. Now this is 48 means this angle is also 48. This angle is 42. Sorry, this angle is 42. Now with the normal, this incident ray makes an angle of incidence that is 42. So critical angle that is also 42. So if the critical angle is equal to angle of incidence, the angle of refraction, what is the angle of refraction? That is 90 degree. So the path of the ray will complete like this. Once again, students, the ray of light strikes here, 42 angle is given. So if this is 42 angle, so normal means 90 degree. So 92 minus 42 means this is 48. 48, which is more than critical angle. So total internal reflection will take place. So this ray will get totally reflected inside the slab. So this is 42. If this angle is 42, it means this angle is 42. This angle is 90. This angle is 48. So since this is a normal, if this angle is 48, it means this angle is 42. So 42 is the critical angle. So when the critical angle is 42, the angle of refraction is 90 degrees. So this ray will get refracted at the angle of 90 degree. So that's all. So this chapter is finished. Now we shall move to the next chapter. Thank you very much.